What's up guys, Amanda here today and welcome back to another speed build. So today I am doing an apartment build. So the idea, I had something in mind. I know what I want, knew what kind of apartment that I wanted, and so I just was taking out everything because I wanted to start completely fresh. Because it was the middle of the night when I started this, and I was like, because I was just laying in bed and I suddenly got, inspiration to build. So I thought I'd get up and build since I had the inspiration for it. So, starting off, this area here is going to be the living area. Forgot a couple items apparently. So I just kind of figuring out the floor plan where I want everything to go. And those are not going to be the counters. I was just checking. I was checking what counters I wanted. Or, sorry, not what counters I wanted. Just checking how everything would fit. Just to see. So it's placeholder furniture. It's definitely not going to be the actual furniture. So we come down here. This is where the bedrooms are going to go. So there's 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, I believe. There's a bathroom for like everyone, and then there's a bathroom for the master bedroom. So it's very the flooring obviously is going to be changed, so just kind of situating the lights. I like to have the lights even. Sure, I'm not the only one. That was a very ugly floor. So recently, I figure might as well talk about other stuff while the build is going, but recently I changed my room around. So now my desk is sort of in a corner. It's like facing like a wall. There's like a wall right behind me instead of it being like view to the entire world. So it's like tucked away in a little corner, which is kind of nice. It's good. Changing the room around was actually quite difficult because some of the furniture, furniture can be heavy. But I had my mother helping me, so that really helped. Having my mom help me. Some furniture that wasn't, this is the one piece of furniture that was never moved because there wasn't anywhere to move it. So I left it where it was. Pretty basically everything else was moved. Like, literally everything else was moved around. The only things I didn't move was the shelf and the things that were on the wall because I don't want to move those things. I cannot be bothered to move those things. So yeah, I'm putting the correct counters in, the ones that I actually want to use. So the idea is that this apartment is for a sort of, richer family. So the stuff that they, it's nice, but like, isn't super nice because they don't want to they don't want to have stuff that they don't need. Because they didn't, none of them were originally rich. Because the dad's bedroom, the mom is not here. That's the idea. The mom is not here. The dad is here. He did not come from a rich family. It was their mom, the mom of the family, that came from the rich family. So he doesn't really, he wants to have a place that isn't necessarily, that's nice, has a bunch of room, but doesn't, isn't extreme and more that they need. So that's the idea of this. Guess I was having trouble picking a chair. So I'm not the best at building, so I try. So, like, think the only reason things were matching in this place is because they were very black and white. As you can see, very black and white. Although I think I changed the color of that. I'm not sure what to. Probably not anything colorful. Oh, it's just black and gray. Wasn't really changed that much. So what is everyone doing for this self-isolation thing? I know some people it's a lot harder than it is for others. Some people are used to it already because their lives aren't really changing, and some people, you know, they left the house every day because they had work. So it'd be pretty hard. And some people, they have kids, so it's probably a lot more difficult, I imagine, with kids. You know, and kids probably don't really understand what's going on, but hey, maybe it's just an early summer for them. But still, you know, they might question whether suddenly not going to school or, you know. But I imagine by now they're not as confused. They're just playing. My neighbors, those kids are outside playing every day. It's very loud. So they don't seem too affected by it. They're probably loving it. So I imagine any other kid would also be loving it. Guess I'm having a hard time choosing a couch that matches because there's no matching couch for that long couch, but I wanted another couch that was smaller. But there isn't like an actual matching couch for that. So I'm trying to choose something that would, you know, go as best as it could. I guess I chose that. I don't know, I did this a bit ago, so I don't fully remember everything that I chose. So, it's almost like I'm watching it brand new. I like those glass tables, but I find that most of the things I've ever built, I can't really use them because they look like something that somebody who had, you know, a decent amount of money would have. But most of the time when I build places, they're average kind of money to low income, that kind of stuff, not high. I'm trying to figure out what I was going to do for this corner because it's kind of a blank corner. It needed to have something, and I think I'm looking for a piano. Yeah, I was going to put a piano because I figured a piano would look nice. And then on to the bathrooms. So the way to do my bathrooms obviously is, you know, as most people would probably do the bathrooms in the Sims, they design one bathroom and they just do the rest of the bathrooms like it. Because it's just a bathroom, you know. Doesn't see I'm putting the same wallpaper in. Or tiles, whatever you want to call it. And then pulling out the same items, you know. It's getting basically the same. Whew, yawning. Didn't wake up too long ago, so maybe I haven't quite woken up. I'm not sure why I'm paused here. Maybe I was plugging in my computer. It's a possibility. There's no sink. Oh, I'm fixing. There's still no sink. Did I put a sink? That's weird. I don't think I put a sink. So, at this point of the build, I was getting kind of tired, kind of not as into it. So I thought instead of rushing through it, I guess I was just gonna place the beds and then I was going to work on it another time. So placed the beds and then I went to work on it another time. Oh my goodness. I keep yawning. So all the rooms are kind of laid out the same. There wasn't really much of a different layout that I could make. I tried making a different layout, but it didn't really go well. Guess I'm choosing the color of the walls first as well. That's an interesting blue. Guess I'm doing like a part of the walls white and then the other like half is gonna be a nicer color, like a colorful color. I like doing that a lot with rooms because I find that, oh, and we switched over to another day. Anyway, I like doing that with a lot of rooms because I find that having a room with just all like colored very colorful colors, every single wall can be a lot. So sometimes I like mix it up and put, I don't know what's wrong with me, and put like white, or I put like something else. Trying to find whatever pack that bed is from. I'm not sure, I can barely see the bed. Trying to find a drawer set that matches it, but I don't think there is. Then I remember I like to put wardrobes in every room, or closets. Another thing about these photos, I find a lot of the time when I do them and then I look back, so obviously right now I'm talking like over in the recording. I'm talking over it in the recording. So as I'm speaking, it's going, and I stop the recording when it gets to the end. But then when I go back and I look at the recording, it's not lined up. Like there's less audio than there is video footage, which doesn't make any sense because I was recording the audio over the video footage, so it should be the exact same, but it's not the exact same. And so I don't know why it does that. So things aren't lined up. There's not really anything I can do about it, at least anything that I know of that I can do about it. Because I did try to line it up, but it's hard to line it up and not ruin everything else. So I kind of just leave it and let it be how it wants to be. It's pretty much lined up, but there's a few things that are like, you can tell when it gets to the pictures, I'll start like talking about the pictures before the pictures are showing up on the screen, and I'm like, well, that's not the way it was when I recorded it. Because like right now, when I'm recording, it's at a certain point, but it's at this bedroom. It's very unspecific of me. A very light blue bedroom. There, that's more specific. And then when I get to the pictures, I'll be talking about the pictures when the pictures are on the screen. But then when I look back at the recording, and I play it back to myself, I'm talking about the pictures when the pictures aren't showing on the screen. It's like I'm talking too early, and I don't know how that happens. I don't know where the missing audio goes. I honestly have no idea. It doesn't make sense to me how I can talk over the video and that should be completely lined up, but then when it's on the recording, it's not lined up. So I guess I'll just have to leave it for that until I find some way that they figure out how it's messing up, because I don't know how right now. If I just hit the mic, and if I did know how, I would fix it. So on to the next bedroom. So the bedroom that was just done was the youngest kid's bedroom. They're all teenagers, but that's the youngest kid's bedroom. And then this over here is one of the older kids, this bedroom and the one behind it they're the same age. I mean, maybe a couple of minutes off, but you know what I mean, like the same age. So those are their bedrooms, and we're paused. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Oh, I guess that could have been another moment where I had to plug my computer in, because this is a different thing than the others. Different, recorded after the last time I plugged my computer in, so that was probably what that was. So I'm trying to make things look nice in here. So every room I kind of wanted to have like a dresser and a closet and a desk, but it was a little hard to fit, so I kind of had to do it like that a lot. This room is very, oh, whoa, what is going on with these walls? And they also had a laptop in their rooms, because I figured that'd be something that they would all have. And also a rug. They're very basic, and at least for me, kind of similar, but there wasn't much I could do, because they were all like all teenagers. There wasn't really gonna be any like toys in their rooms or anything. But they have like different furniture and stuff. Like the girl, she has like a princess kind of bed, you know. But if I had that bed, I'd be so, it would be the greatest bed ever. That bed is the nicest bed ever. You can just like close it and make a little fort. I was trying to figure out how I can put her wardrobe, maybe make it look different so the room is a bit different. But I think I put it back the way that the other rooms are, because it didn't really work. Because see, I can't find a way to put them both in. So yeah, I put it the way the other rooms are. Which kind of sucks that I couldn't make it different, but oh well. It's not the worst thing. Trying to make all the furniture match. They all have the same chair, because I just couldn't be bothered. But it's not that big of a deal. Right, now to the dad's bedroom. So obviously he works, and so he needed some sort of office space. Wasn't a designated office space for him in the house, so obviously I needed a desk for him. This room was a bit bigger, so it was, oh my goodness, not sure if you call it easier or harder to furnish if it's bigger. There's more space, so I didn't have to like put the furniture in weird spots, but at the same time there was like so much space where I didn't have really anything to fill it with. So I got like a nicer looking desk. Because I figure he'd want a nicer looking desk with a nicer chair. I got him an actual like desktop computer. Yeah, there's no shortage of computers in this house. I'm trying to find a rug that would work. I like having rugs in the rooms that I build. I think it really like makes the room look nice. So just trying to find one. And I guess I did. I guess now I'm gonna put paintings and stuff up on the walls. Oh, there wasn't even a TV yet. That's weird. I guess I'm gonna start off with plants. Make the house a little nicer. Some rooms rooms won't have plants in them because they wouldn't make any sense. Like her room, I was like, oh, you know, she'd have a plant in her room. In the bathroom, I thought put like plant in the bathrooms, make the bathrooms nicer. And then I was like, okay, here's some posters for the bedrooms. Try to figure out what poster would go into what room. Except like I'd place the poster down and then I'd be like, nah, the other room. I guess that room had the most posters. Putting some pictures up to fill the walls. The walls are very tall, so it's hard to fill them. At least I find. I like that. I really like that painting. It's it's one of the nicer ones. Like I really like using it. Bowling picture. Pulled that and I was like, are there any other options on here? But there wasn't. It was all bowling. Trying to figure out what to do with this like huge, just like blank wall. Put some Sims pictures on. I was like, alright, that works. Blank walls in the hall. I do keep yawning in this video. It's very nice. Not nice, I was being sarcastic. Moving on to objects, I guess. Statue objects. Things on the ceiling, I guess I'm also moving on. So I had to put pans. Because, you know, it's a kitchen, they need pans. And other objects, well, decor objects. I don't think there was too many of these that I placed. Figured if I needed somewhere to put the broom, I might as well put it in. There isn't a laundry room because I figure, you know, although this is The Sims, if this was like real life, you live in an apartment building, laundry room might be, depending on what apartment building you live in. But any apartment building I lived in, the laundry room, there was like a laundry room that was downstairs. Or whatever floor, probably on the first floor. So I didn't put a laundry room because I thought, okay, maybe there's like a laundry room in the building. That was just my thought process. That's why there's no laundry room. There's no sink. Okay. I realized that there's no sink. Thank God. I'm glad I realized there was no sink. Imagine video's done and there's still no sink. I'd be like, oopsie. Almost onto the pictures here. Putting more clutter down. Have to keep putting the walls up and down. I was about to say a shoe rack. It's not a shoe rack, it's a coat rack. Coat rack. Umbrellas. Make it look nice. Putting nail polish and stuff in her room. Oh. Going to the bathroom stuff because there was no toilet paper. I hate when the toilet paper is behind the toilet. Like, how are you supposed to reach that? Like, that's so annoying. Almost onto the pictures. Alright. View from the house. From the, alright, I didn't get to finish my sentence. Another view. Looking at the kitchen. I think that's really nice. The bathroom. You don't need, like, a super big image of the bathroom. First bedroom. It's very basic and simple. Second bedroom. Again, very basic, simple. Third bedroom. I like this bedroom the most. Probably, I like the purple in the bed. Well, anyway, I'm gonna leave this here. I hope you enjoy. Hope to see you next time. Bye!